Star. Just left King's Cross, St. Pancras. And we are actually headed to Belgium this weekend for a beer festival. Welcome back. Join us as we head to Brussels to check out the annual Belgian Beer Festival and attempt to squeeze in some local food and a bit of culture on the side. Welcome to The Right Life. We're Catherine and Edward, a married couple based in London with a passion for travel and experiencing the world together. On our channel, we share our adventures from uncovering hidden gems to learning about new cultures and discovering amazing historical sites. Join us as we explore the world. The King's Cross train station was heaving as we attempted to board our train.
Let me go in front.
Excited?
I am. Maybe that is
It's an extreme close-up of your face.
doing what? This is us.
Okay. I'm in.
Happy now?
Pretty painless, pretty easy. I'm excited.
I am excited. We're going on a Belgian beer adventure. Odyssey.
Okay.
Second beer festival of the year.
Well, I got to get the practice in for the big one in Munich.
Yes. Pre-gaming. Because that's only 2 weeks away. Goodbye, London. But our first stop will actually be in France. So we'll be pretending we speak French by drinking champagne.
I don't know whether it's because of the light, but it looks like piss.
This is very fancy. Cheers!
It's not bad, actually.
Yeah, not a bad drop. Brussels train station was pure chaos and it took us a moment to get our bearings.
Right, we're in the usual maze of wonder. Not sure where we got to go, but yeah, we'll have to have a little guess, I think. Do you think we're on the right train? No. You check the map, make sure we're heading in the right direction. Well done.
Well prepared. See, all you need to do is give me a minute to find the platform.
Yeah.
Instead of running
Well, I
out.
found a lift that didn't work.
That was
I thought
scary.
I was trapped in it for a minute, but
I saw your eyes start to panic.
I know. Never mind. It's 5 to 5. We just got into the room, which is fine, absolutely fine.
It's not the stinky one?
It's not the stinky one, which is a bit worrying. There's some guy was taking his room key back, saying his room stunk of sweat. Set that bad boy down to nothing. It is the world's smallest Kazi, but we've had smaller. It's got all your mod cons in there. Hot and cold running water. We do have that in Europe. Yeah, we've got a frosted window so I can talk to Catherine when I'm on the can.
Lovely.
I've lost him to the butchers.
Should have bought the little cool bag.
Yeah.
Expensive though. £20 a kilo for sausage. God knows how much the steaks are.
Don't know.
£59 a kilo for a rack of lamb. Christ almighty, you can't afford to live here. So we're here at Nord Z. Just walked here from our hotel just for an early supper. And I've given a big chunk of shrapnel. And we've just ordered a couple of glasses of wine, some mussels and some squid. And how much did it come to?
$22.50.
Was that pretty good value?
It depends how much food there is.
Oh, well, check in that in a minute. Food's just turned up. They cook it over there on the corner. Food's just turned up. We've got the mussels here, and then the calamari's here. Looks nice. You happy with that?
I don't know what you're going to eat.
All right, let's eat. Think of those mussels then.
Yeah, they're nice. They're a little bit different because it's not the typical, white wine and cream.
Yeah, I think it's like a chili oil in there and some little bit of tomato and some coriander and garlic.
Pepper?
I think So they're a bit spicy. There's a
they were a
spicy
bit
aftertaste,
spicy.
but they're nice.
Yeah, it's
They're
different.
only little though.
I don't feel like I've hit my quota for mussels and Brussels.
No, I need the full, like Millsberry air with the chips and the beer and a big slice of bread to mop up all the cream sauce and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, it's. I think it's been here quite a long time, this place, and a lot of people about. But it shuts at 6 o'clock, so we just got here just under the wire. Just got to the beer festival. It's in the main square. Opens at 6 o'clock. Catherine's just gone to try and buy some beer tokens.
Quick facts about the Belgian Beer Weekend. It takes place in the Grand Place in Brussels every year. Entrance is free, but you do pay for your drinks. Drinks are paid for by tokens and are only a couple of euros. About 50 different breweries have 500 different types of beer to try.
Where are we?
So we're in the Grand Place in Brussels, and it's called the Grand Place because it's really the grand place to be. Because all these are guild halls.
Guild halls. And this is the
beer festival that we are here, and I've got 5 tickets. And I was thinking we might get a glass with it, but actually realizing we won't, because all Belgian beers have their own specially designed glass to make their taste the best possible.
okay.
Beer fact. Cheers!
Nothing.
What do you know about this beer? Yeah. With its unique tiled interior, Restaurant Vincent is the only restaurant on the UNESCO World Heritage List.
First impressions of main course.
Not what I was expecting, but I am here for this, let me tell you.
What they like? Any good?
I'll eat yours for you
Okay. I'm gonna get stuck in then, yeah?
before I spill it.
We decided to check out one traditional pub before calling it a night.
Oh, super tired. It's only 9 o'clock.
Have you peaked early?
However, some of Edward's co-workers were in town, and this happened instead.
Listen, that anti-alcohol advert. Don't drink, kids. You get wasted.
No.
We are lost.
We've had a lovely evening where Edward met up with some of his colleagues who were younger and brought him back to his
Yeah, I feel
university
old.
days. The thing about travel is that you need to embrace what's the most fun in the moment. And today, what was the most fun was drinking with some of Edward's co-workers.
I hit the wall at 9 o'clock and then basically went out with my co-workers, and now it's 1 o'clock in the morning.
After breakfast at our hotel, we headed to the Old Masters Museum. Much to our surprise, there was an immersive display on Peter Bruegel the Elder's paintings. We watched the one about the fight between Carnival and Lent, painted in 1559. This painting depicts all sorts of strangely behaving figures.
One called?
Christ and the woman taken in adultery.
Yes, this is a Rubens. The way this guy's eyes are kind of glistening, it's quite remarkable. David Teniers, is it?
Yeah.
I like these kind of paintings because it kind of shows everyday life and what's going on at the time. The guy on the bagpipes there, another guy has just had a few too many to drink.
His wife was
And
unimpressed.
all the women look like they got the right ump. Another David 10 years. So this is Catherine's favourite style of painting. So you got a picture in picture. You know, you got the triptych here. Can't remember what that one is.
No, that's a Danae, because remember Zeus comes down as gold.
Oh yeah, so that's where the terminology golden shower comes from. It's unfortunate.
And that's a Sybil, I think, up there. And are they waiting for Jesus to come out of the rock? Oh, these are actual real paintings.
Yeah, that's what often happens, don't they? They do that little bit of detail. You got the little dog in there. This woman on the brink of death looks how I feel at the moment with my hangover. Now reached the halfway point of the Old Masters, so I'm sitting on the other side. I'm not going to lie, today's been a bit of a struggle. I am really, really tired, and as much as these artworks are a feast for the soul is tired. You can just see the scale of these paintings. Absolutely ginormous. These are all Rubens.
I mean, the little one would fit.
Very prolific, wasn't he? Amazing, so much of his stuff has survived.
It's amazing how much of it hasn't.
This painting by Peter Bruegel, the Elder, called The Fall of Icarus, was my favorite. Just look at those little legs. The basement of the museum was full of Impressionist and modern art.
Famous last words, but I'm feeling a little bit better. Struggling this morning.
We just spent a very slow, 3 hours?
Yeah.
In the art museum here, and it was absolutely fantastic. It also had air conditioning and lots of seats, which was nice because, like I said, we can't keep up with 20-year-olds when drinking Belgian beer. I married him because he's goofy.
Yeah, but I had braces to sort all that out.
And he's really cute.
We then finally had a proper mussels and Brussels lunch.
What sauce have you got?
Cream and garlic. Garlic makes everything better.
So we're going to get a drink Tin, which is the pub for Marionette Theatre. The shows are all in French, so we're not actually going to go see the Marionette show. Maybe next time it'll be in English. But there used to be apparently about 100 Marionette theaters in Bruges. Not in Bruges, in Brussels. And this is one of the couple that's left. The pub was full of marionettes. That evening we popped into the beer festival again, but it was too crowded to be fun, so we went to dinner and I had more snails and more mussels. Edward had a much more normal dinner of prosciutto and melon and sole for his main. Behind me is the Brussels City Museum, which on the first Sunday of every month is free. So it's definitely a good day for us to visit it. This museum told the story of Brussels. Fish, asparagus, cabbage, Edward with his favorite, the shoe. So these 4 little doll fragments are souvenirs from the mannequin piss statue, but these are, they think, from 1890 to 1910, what people were buying and dropped. What do you think?
I think you're becoming more English by saying things like it's in pretty good nick. Yes, I do think that it is in pretty good condition.
You seem to be missing something now.
This is the original mannequin piss statue. The one on display outside is replica. Legend has it that in 1142, while fighting a battle against the Burhalts, soldiers placed their infant lord in a basket overlooking the battlefield. While his men were in dire straits, the little duke rose up from the basket and from his perch urinated onto enemy troops who lost the battle. The fountain celebrates this victory. Over the years, the statue has been gifted a variety of outfits.
We come to see the tapestries. If you are Scottish Lord, I am Mickey Mouse. Name that film. Oh, now that we've done the Brussels Museum, what did you think?
It's a good small collection. It was very warm, so I feel like maybe we rushed through it a bit just to get outside where it's a little bit cooler. But what was interesting is we kept running into this man who was taking notes on the various descriptions of paintings, and it turns out that he was upset because Brussels was in fact bombed horribly by the French during the 9 Years' War, Louis XIV, and none of the descriptions actually said that the bombing came from the French, and he thought that it was an inappropriate way to describe what happened and was planning on complaining about it. But frankly, after I spoke to him a bit, I did sit down and read about what happened on Wikipedia, and yeah, they really should be saying the French did this for no reason, they had no military gain for it. Not so many people died because they were able to evacuate the city. However, untold amounts of cultural information and value was lost. And inside the museum, there's a really interesting 3D VR, virtual reality thing, where you can actually see the bombing, the square before the bombing happening, and then it being rebuilt, which was interesting and different.
So all of these buildings were essentially reconstructed after the 1695 bombings, and before this they were all done in timber, and then they were all rebuilt in stone because stone's a more robust material and obviously doesn't catch fire as easily. So yeah, interesting. So this is what all the fuss is all about then. A small statue of a little boy having a pee. Enjoy that.
I have no idea what it is. My beer came in a basket.
I keep forgetting that I don't have to drive home at the end of this.
You don't have to drive home at the end of this. We could go back to the beer festival.
You can do if you want. I can't drink
You don't have
loads and loads and loads and like.
We made it back to a much quieter beer festival and even caught some of the parade. For my last drink, I went for something smoky. It was time to head back to the train station. We were running a touch late and took a cab. After going through a fun tunnel, we hit some crazy traffic.
Just one car there.
Well, dude, what the heck?
Who is that?
I love that you're just as upset as we are.
Why does he have in his brain?
Nothing. He has nothing in his
Nothing in
brain.
his brain, I think.
We made it in plenty of time and were soon headed back to England. Thank you for joining us on this chaotic adventure through Brussels. If you enjoyed the video, let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. There are more adventures to come.
Emergency English pub found. French tacos. Computer says no. So their calamari's just turned up, which looks nice. Not much there, but that'll do. And the mussels look very pretty. You happy with that?
What are you going to eat?
I've got an extreme zoom at the moment, sorry. I don't know if I can get. I don't know what I'm doing with this. Let's try that again. I'm on that arse bloke's arse. If you like and subscribe to this video, then maybe one day we'll be able to afford something on the street. Once in a while, you're just confronted with a big pair of dog's balls. Okay, for JJ.
I didn't even realize.